Strong women don't play victim, don't make themselves pitiful, and don't point fingers. They stand and they deal. During my growing years, I was often told to mellow my ways. I was everything you didn't want your daughter to be. I was boisterous and I was a rebel. I was hyperactive in every unnecessary extracurricular activity in my school. I often heard the cliche from my mom, "Khandan ka naam barbad." Our education system did not identify my talent to communicate. In fact, it was my mother who saw my talent and she moved me to the right path. Soon I was the face of all events at schools, at colleges and family occasions, and that's when MC Sneha was born. I chose to rise above gender, weight, body shaming and educational degrees. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sneha Nagpal, famously known as MC Sneha and now Mrs. India Karnataka. Have any of you ever thought, why are we not encouraged by our own great-grandmothers, our grandmothers, our mothers to not take up big degrees like PhDs and to be doctors and to have flying high careers? Of course, there are a few exceptions who want us to be all of that, but why not all of them? Because there is a common notion of हमारी लड़की अगर ज़्यादा पढ़ेगी तो उसे लड़का नहीं मिलेगा, which is a very sad and bitter truth of our society. It is this attitude why we women don't make it to the top of the ladder. We ourselves don't treat our girl child equally. So let us ladies be the winds beneath each other's wings. I urge all the mothers and the mothers-in-law here, right here, a big thank you to my mother-in-law and to my mother to encourage me to be here. I request all of you to encourage your daughters and your daughters-in-law to pursue their dreams and to give them the surety that they need to make an identity for themselves just like their sons. I would also like to touch upon a very sensitive issue, which is the body shaming. It's very disheartening to see a lot of youngsters falling into the fad of the size 0. They starve themselves to be read thin. I request all my fellow women here to eat mindfully and not mindlessly, because overeating is self-abuse and undereating is self-destruction. I humbly request all the women here to encourage their girls to pursue any mainstream career, lawyer, doctor, engineer. I want you all to just go out there and explore. I would like to congratulate and thank Mrs. Rani Bilani, Mrs. Pooja Asrani, Mrs. Shreya Asrani, and all the committee members present here for this wonderful association with a noble cause. And I hope Dipanjali outgrows the number of participation of women every year. I would also like to especially thank the Mrs. India organization with due credits to Mrs. Dipali Fadnis and Mrs. Pratibha Sonchimat for creating an opportunistic platform for married women in the form of this beauty pageant. This pageant has positively influenced me and has helped me shape my personality and characteristics. Because it's not about being a model, it's about transforming to be a role model. Before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I want all my fellow women out there to believe in themselves, push their limits, try and conquer their dreams, and stay happy. As I sign off, I would like to quote my favorite phrase: no guts, no glory, no legend, no story. Jai Hind, Jai Sindhiyat. Thank you.